All right. Hi. I'm Palidore. Welcome back to VRML Channel 1. Glad to see you guys back in the stream, and glad to be here back in OCE again. Just coming off a couple of matches we had on this channel a little earlier on, about half an hour or so ago. We had Outlaws facing off against Leviathan. Over on Channel 2, we had Echo Japan facing off against Tricksters. And now we have Outlaws coming back. Me coming back to Channel 1 at the very least to stream this match versus Last Centurions. So, hey, as we turn into the midnight hours here soon-ish on my end, we're tuning in to some more fantastic matchups on this evening that's just been chock full of them. I know I wasn't casting that last Outlaws match, but I did hear through the grapevine, which is a save for my casting partners here on Channel 1 when I came in to the voice afterwards. This match went well versus Leviathan. It was, both rounds were close. And same on my end. We had that awesome match again, Tricksters and Echo Japan on Channel 2. That match, especially the second round, it was so close. So very close to making that third one happen. It was only a 1-point game, 7-6, I believe. I mean, fun times. You'll love to see it. But that said, yeah. Getting ready to go into it on the rosters here for Outlaws, running with an active roster of Cam, Jam, G, as well as Tom, Cosmo, and Silver Rage. Over on, as Cam waves by to the Twitch chat, yeah, you got a game to play. Go. Be merry. Be jammy. Be cammy. I'll be camming here and casting. On the other side, we got Last Centurions, running with the active roster of Kopesh, Luigi Logic, Clean Mike, and Tipu. So, let's do it, ladies and gents. Got another one coming. Last Centurions here, a member as... Yeah, there you go. See Crazy Kit in the chat. I was gonna say, saw some good compliments coming out from Crazy Kit, just saying learning a lot from these teams and from the Centurions here. Clean Mike with the disc, and sending it off to the side will be captured by Cosmo. So Cosmo, right from the pack, is trying to get it over into the mid lane. Now boosting down the floor, everyone and all involved as Cam looks to maybe capture that goal. It was a good attempt. A noble one indeed, and almost in. If anyone can make shots like that, if anyone can, I would never doubt Cam. He's made some ridiculous ones, whether in OCE or when he was playing in NA. He was always a very, very entertaining player. Or for some people playing against him, perhaps enraging player to watch, because of just how wacky and yet accurate he gets at some of these shots. He's a meta shifter in his own right. That said, over here, Cam, with that fling over into the blue, a recovery, but not the 2-second trans. Oh, and Luigi! Wow, the plumber on defense, getting that out of there. What a stellar save that was. That looked like a guaranteed goal. I'm actually super surprised. That looked like that was in. And especially, you know, given OCE and, you know, occasional pingy-pongies and stuff. Sometimes those saves don't actually turn into saves. Silver Ridge, no, he knows what I mean. Over on Outlaws' side. But that said, great save. The offense here still gonna try, but they could not find that gold. So now just gonna be a clear into the boost. There's a rebound, and there's a shot found. Cleaning up. There's Mike. First 2 points. Starting this off for Centurions. Definitely gotta shout out the defense, though, from Luigi to eventually enable that to happen. Yeah, definitely. Punda, crazy. Sorry, I mean, cracked goalie he is. Yes, indeed. He's the kind of goalie that, and I saw it all last season as well, season 2 of VR Master League. I saw it enough times. I would not want to play against that. I wouldn't. Good goalies make you feel so bad as an offensive player. Not that I was ever, you know, a true striker frontliner so much as a kind of midline facilitator and things like that, but man, I wouldn't want to play against it. That said, losing the disc here, Tipu gets it right back and sends a clear just beyond to Silveridge there in the midfield. Sending it now to Tom. Why? Because he can. Luigi Logic does it again. What a save. Now these are not easy saves. These are some hot shots coming in, and yet somehow, by the grace of, well, himself, he gets the goal. He denies the goal, I should say, time and time again. Silveridge being denied by the stun. Wolverine in there saying, got a HyperX headset today, so much better. Hey, well, welcome to the family. Of course, HyperX, one of our awesome sponsors. Casting through a HyperX quadcast right now and listening as well in my cloud. That said, off of that bounce, it's not going to be results, but it was a good effort. Good effort. Off to the other end, that's a deep heave, and that's gonna send, oh, wow, mighty close to the goal. That's gonna be sent, though, into the bubble, recovered by Cosmo. Cosmo being stunned, seeing nothing but the Cosmos right now. Stars floating overhead. That said, back into the orange zone. That's gonna be taken back here by, well, nobody. They all pile on each other, so back into the lane, and back into the clear. This is fast pace, a brisk pace. There you go, brisk. I always say fast and quick a lot. I don't say brisk nearly often enough. We gotta improve our vocab here. Break up the old thesaurus. That's it. Silveridge across. Oh, Cosmo. What a shot. What a shot. Tough angle. That said. Oh, hey, Twitch chat. And hey, DuxFox with 2 tier 1 subs in there. Thank you so much. That is amazing for you. Again, seeing DuxFox not only in the subs leaderboard, seeing also in the front row and over the weeks. Appreciate you very much. Very kind for the support, as always. And yeah, good to have you here in this rather late night. At least for me. Maybe for you. But that said, over here it's Tom looking for the pass and gets it over to Cosmo. Quick tap will be dove upon by Luigi and immediately linking up with Kopesh. So it's tied up, and with a recovery here, they might have an open 3. In fact, let's see. Oh, let's sling. Oh, and it rings true. Luigi Logic, the defender, the offender. Not a pretender, that much I know. He is white hot now on both sides of the floor. What a hit. Not an easy shot. There was defense all up in his face. Man, he is having a game, a very good game to start off in these first 5 minutes. So I'm not sure if he's warming up still or if he's just already hot as lava. Whatever the case is, this is dangerous. Dangerous, certainly for the Outlaws, if he keeps it going. That said, clean Mike sending it over to Tipu. Now they've got some opportunities at offense as Cosmo and Cam try to recover. Will be a pass on over to the sidelines. So clean Mike going to back that out, trying to avoid the sturdy defense there from the stack, now splitting up into more of a man-v-man type thing. Or actually, see, I did it again, crazy. Not man-v-man, whatever the case is. I'm not sure. Like I said, I gotta start taking notes, because I always hate it when I mess up names or identifiers and stuff like that. I already did it like 3 times in the last match in the Echo Japan versus Tricksters match. And it makes me upset. If one thing I'm supposed to do as a caster, it's to get these things right. That said, Cosmo here with the handoff over to Silveridge. Silveridge taking it away. Silveridge now looking for that passing play. Oh, we'll just actually back it out because Cosmo was stunned. So actually a wise move to reset. Now, clean Mike. Trying to take that disc here and again, avoid that duo on the defense. You can see they're linking up again. Cosmo and Cam. Tom getting the takeaway. So nice little steal. Sending it up top to another save from Luigi. Something's gotten into this man. He is on another level tonight. That is unbelievable. Like I said, props to Luigi. He is absolutely insane. With that, Kopesh with another grab here, another takeaway. Kopesh and right through the midfield. Now with that, another take here. Tipu over to midfield and Silverridge back to Tom. So Tom getting kind of stuck there with a stun on the peepers as Kopesh tries to deal with him. With that said, opens up the 3-on-3 inside the goal, and it will be Cosmo able to convert. So hey, 1-point match, first round here. It's a good one. Another good one on stream. All up in a row, it seems like. These close matches literally all night long. You know, aside of a couple individual rounds here and there, and every match we've streamed tonight, we've had at least one, if not 2 or 3, really awesome rounds in these matches, where it's decided in just the last minute or so of gameplay. You know, for the again, that Kraken versus Fox Force 5 match to start off our NA streams 4 hours or so back. It had an overtime in the last second force by a heroic 3 with like no time. I mean, like 1 or 2 frames of time to force that overtime. And then second round, same thing the opposite way. It was another shot with just a couple seconds left to force another overtime. I mean, like I said, it's becoming a regularity here at in week 4. So with that, just a lot of back and forth play in the midfield, trying to hold on to it, maybe hunker down for that corner shot. I'm very sure that was intentional, especially considering who shot that. But that said, Cosmo with Silverridge, and very nice actually. I like how Silverridge kind of tapped off Cosmo to get himself in better position for a potential pass. So even though it didn't work out that way, I still like the awareness and the again the decision making on that. All the meanwhile here, 1 minute left. It's still absolutely anyone's round as Clean Mike is gonna go for that clear, not quite through enough, not clean enough, as Cam Jam trying to get the grab. Has to contest with Clean Mike now. So Mike, some more brawl work, and ooh, gotta be careful. That was maybe a risky back pass, almost diveable potentially. And that said, a risky clear. Hitting that mid lane, Silverridge is just there waiting like a shark. Now trying to put on the heat, put on the cheats, the game sharks maybe. Not literally, not literal cheats. Just never mind. Game Shark. You know, it was a thing. I might be exposing my boomer, my inner boomer with that reference. But in any case, Clean Mike here is gonna take the disc. Clean Mike is gonna get the clear. They've got 16 seconds. Let's see. Anything here for one team or the other will basically dictate the outcome of this round. If that shot goes in, oh my goodness, that was so close from Cam Jam G. Do not give him that open lane. Oh, Heartbreak Hotel. As I continue to make some age-old references, that is out of there. 1-point victory for the last Centurions. That was so close. I thought that was in, to be honest. I really thought that was in. That looked good. I was ready to jump out of my seat, figuratively. Not literally. I've got too many empty soda bottles on my desk now, I must admit. If I jumped up literally, you would hear an avalanche of plastic. So terrible. That turtles everywhere would scored my name. But that said, 1-point victory. Going the way of Centurions. What a finish, though. Woo. Round 2, I hope it's half as good. Because if it is, it'll still be great. Alright, 5-4. You know, lower scoring, but not for a lack of trying. There was a huge number of just great defensive dives and saves going out there to deny several scoring attempts. I mean, you can see last Centurions there. I mean, 3 of their players... actually, no, all 4 of their players, excuse me, with a save. I mean, Clean Mike was 6, so definitely, I didn't even realize he had that many, but maybe some of them were just some of those dives, because he had a lot of those nice brawls and takeaways near or in that bubble. Luigi Logic with 4. I mean, you look at Outlaws, all 4 of their players at least have a save. So, like I said, low scoring, not for a lack of trying, but because there was just a huge amount of defenders and brawlers doing their thing, getting the saves, getting the steals, getting the speed, and right now into the round 2, launch underway. Let's see how Outlaws are able to snap back, clap back, and maybe eye themselves that 3rd round in the near future. So Tipu sending it up, but great coverage. Like I said, the defense from Cosmo, the midfield menace, as he apparently enjoyed, I guess. But nonetheless, yeah, Cosmo. I know we clipped that before. Apparently got a kick out of it. I'm not sure if it was like an ironic thing or an actual, but whatever the case is. You know, Cosmo's always going to be there in the midfield, just burning people to the ground with his defense. That said, Tipu there will knock them to the ground, figuratively speaking, 0 gravity, of course. But bounce pass will actually work to clean Mike, but wasn't quite in position. Couldn't grab an anchor to secure the disc. Another pass sent down from Kopesh to clean Mike, as well as Tipu. Recovery there. 3 defenders, and wow, Silverridge, there's a save. You knew it was only a matter of time, because Silverridge is also an excellent goalie in his own right. Oh, lift the arm awkwardly for Tom. Looked like he might have hit that Geo block just as he tried to wind up for the shot. So that is unfortunate, because this goal may be conceded. The rebound, 2 dings, however, so a double dinger. And they'll still have some time. Let's see, clean Mike. 3rd try, there's a charm. First 2 points for last Centurions. Oof, need to take a breath. Someone redeem some hydration for me. Yeah, just kidding. I'll drink anyways, but. Ah, Panda, what a hero. Thank you so much. I'll even take an extra sip just for you. As that disc gets slipped through to Tom. So Tom working it to the bubble, turning into maybe a 2-on-2. Cosmo gets it to Cam, and now they tie it up at 2. Nice passing play, and took full advantage of the numbers, which is to say, you know, basically what I oftentimes I'll use that whole term. Oh, I realized I just forgot to set the chat channel to VRML 1 on the overlays. Sorry about that. But I know oftentimes I'll talk about numbers advantages in the bubbles, even if it's just 1-on-1 or 2-on-2, stuff like that. But that's mainly because I consider any time as that shot gets snagged, maybe a little bait there from Kopesh. But anytime, even if you have a 1-on-1 or 2-on-2, the point is when you have less defenders in the goalie, by all accounts, that's still an advantage. It's when it's a full 4-on-4, for instance, where all the defenders are right in that bubble, where you're really punished hard. It gets super tough trying to, you know, squeak passes through precisely and cleanly. So yeah, anytime you can get those fewer numbers of defenders in the goal, I mean, that is to the offense's advantage more often than not. But that said, trying to capitalize more on some offense here after the clear from Cosmo. And Cosmo won't bounce it, so that's going to hit a few different corners and bounce to the upper lip. Taken by Clean Mike, however, they're first and faster. So all the meanwhile here, it's Kopesh sending it sideways. No one able to grab initially. 6:29 left in round 2 after that first round. Decided just by a goal, a duck, and a dip. And now instead the punch. So kind of got away with the first 2 jukes, could not get away with the third. Third time is not the charm. He was definitely disarmed. That said, trying to leave, get that speed together and see if they can break this kind of scoring drought from both teams here. You know, not for as low scoring as that last round was. This one is kind of the same and maybe even a little bit lower the scoring so far on the pace, because we're approaching that halfway point and only 1 goal per team. Can see a lot of that possession just going quickly, briskly back and forth on both sides of the arena. Give me some other words for fast. I need it. That said, oh man, fast shot, Clean Mike, assisted by Kopesh. He barely squeezed that through, but that was a great hit. They're up now by 3. Timely, very. See, I won't lie. The whole word redemption thing, part of it, yeah, it's for fun. It's for fun, for Twitch interaction. But low-key, a handy part of the word redemption can give us casters a little bit more variety to our vocabulary sometimes. Keeps us on our toes. Keeps us thinking quickly, briskly, if you will. But that said, losing the disc out here, 5 minutes now, and a little bit less. So the halfway point of this round, and coming from a position where they need to win this, obviously, to force round 3 for the side of Outlaws. Going off that backboard! Oh my goodness! Clean Mike, cleaning house, back to back, off the backboard. That's 8-2. The devastation from this squeaky clean one. How many times am I gonna go to that pun well? Probably 5 too many. But if it keeps shooting like that, I won't be able to help myself, so that is your warning. That said, Kopesh with the grab. Maybe starting to pile it on. That was nearly off the backboard again. Jeez. That would have definitely been kind of backbreaking towards the momentum. But that said, they still got time. 4 minutes and 9 seconds left here. But the offense is gonna be there. Tipu now off the assist from Clean Mike. So even when Mike isn't scoring, he is facilitating someone else, enabling them to score. So, again, you shouted out last round. Definitely Luigi Logic was just absolutely a master in the goal to help their efforts to win that round. Now you gotta say Clean Mike. He is lighting it up now and really pushing towards a potential victory in this round, the second round for the Centurions, the last Centurions. So with that, up top, gonna be slapped by Cam. Now, if it was anyone else, you'd just say it's a slap clear, but for Cam, even that was a shot. He might not have known it, but even that was a shot because it's Cam. That said, missing the disc here a few times, but they will get the grab. There's Cosmo looking for some crosses. They got Tom up high. Meanwhile, Cam stunned over down low. So up to the sky, gonna be grabbed by Tom. No, maybe by Cam. And yes, no, Kopesh. Oh, brutal again, the defense here. Every time you think that the goal is guaranteed, there's a defender for Last Centurions that apparently just say, Pally, shut up. But I can't. All the meanwhile, being taken by Cam. Cam now going for that pass over. One-on-one. Numbers advantage, right? Cosmo gets that goal. Was not made easy, though, by that defense. But very, very timely. They needed that badly. So Cosmo assisted by Cam Jam. It's a 6 points difference. We're still in this match. Still close. Alright, so now Luigi trying to evade Cosmo. Getting a bit stuck here in the midfield. Maybe a turnover. Like I said, we're only a moment away from that momentum shifting dramatically. So definitely Centurions here need to be extremely careful if they can, because yeah, you allow 3 goals potentially in a row for Outlaws, and that's where you can start seeing some snowballs happen. That's where the mental game starts coming into play. So definitely for Last Centurions, they're ahead, but not by enough quite yet to be super confident. Now, that might change immediately. Don't tell me. Wow. Kopesh now getting in on the action. 25 meters deep. These guys are snipers right now. They are just between Clean Mike on those back-to-back threes, and now Kopesh with not only the save earlier, but now a mid-court mail slot. They're kind of on a new one at the moment. They're feeling good. Feeling great. Another one, maybe, no, a bit off there from Tipu. Rebound is going to be had, though, looking like a, yeah, Clean Mike there. They have Tipu on the back pass, and even a further reset. But that's going to be snagged nicely by Cam. Now, Cam, he had that shot attempt at the end of round 1 that almost secured a potential win for them. Unable to find it there. 1 minute left, and the time is just about out as a backwards clear from Kopesh. So what can you say? You know, making a run. We're the Outlaws here, but man, when you're hot, and it seems like for this team, they just can't miss. Clean Mike, another score. This time from 3 meters in. Wow. I mean, not to go all spoilery on you guys, but I'm really curious about the stats. I'm gonna bring them up a little early. A dozen for Clean Mike. Impressive. That's all I can say. After 10 minutes of saying that, that's all I can say. But anyway, Kopesh here with a clear. And it will be off that back, looking like a boosted player there. Clean Mike, of course, gonna stun. Clean the clock there. Had to get one more. Just one more. And so did Tipu. 17-4. assisted by Clean Mike, kind of directly, indirectly, what have you, but that was just a absolute flurry. I mean, especially considering, keep in mind, guys, that the first few minutes of this round also started off slow. Only 2-2 for the first, what, 3 minutes maybe? Maybe even longer. So, I mean, we're talking in what, a 5, 6, 7 minute span. Suddenly they exploded up to 17 points in that amount of time. They couldn't miss. The thing is, excuse me, I had a cough. But yeah, for the side of Outlaws, the thing is, they were getting some good looks, as I said, which is why I was freaking out at some of those saves, because it felt like on maybe 3 or 4 occasions across the rounds, there were these times where I thought, yeah, that is absolutely a guaranteed score for the Outlaws. Big, you know, it was up close shots, goal was looking exposed, things like that. And despite that, then you'd get some player from Centurions getting a big clutch save, a big grab that I didn't expect. So that's what I mean. You know, Outlaws definitely had some good plays and some good looks. It's just Centurions, they were kind of feeling it. No other way to put that in. Oh right, the score screen. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to leave you on the music, on the post-round music there for too long. But anyway, the score screen. We'll take a look exactly at the specifics of what that match provided. Which is to say, I think I got the scores wrong actually, 17-4 that second round. But yeah, with that, pull up the stats. Don't know why they weren't showing. Big round from Clean Mike. As I said, for Centurions, I feel like it was definitely Luigi who gave him that huge momentum boost in the first round with a multitude of saves. I think he was credited for 4, and they were all really nice, kind of head-on ones just about. But yeah, round 2, it was definitely Clean Mike coming in to just blaze that trail. Look at that, 12 points. I mean, 2 assists, 6 saves, a steal, 23 stuns. He had Kopesh with a brutal amount of brawls there, 40, along with his 3, 3, and 3 in points, assists, and saves. So very even distribution there. Luigi Logic with the 3 points, 4 saves, and 9 stuns. You have Tipu with 4 points, 1 assist, 3 saves, 1 steal, and 30 stuns. And the scary thing is, you look at those stun numbers and you say, wow, they must be leading by a huge margin. But actually, only 54% of the stuns going their favor. So not even a big difference. Outlaws were just as brutal. But with that, Cam Jam G got the 2 points, 1 assist, 2 saves, 21 stuns. He had Cosmo with 6 points, putting 1 in assists, saves, and steals, as well as 20 stuns. Silver Ridge with an assist, a couple nice saves in there, as well as a steal, 13 stuns. And then Tom with a 1 assist, 4 saves, and 34 stuns to round it all out. So, very close first round, and then just the meteor being hit from last Centurions in the second from deep. Those 3-pointers, man. Big difference maker. But yeah, with that said, let me go and check the old schedule-roo, as everyone calls it, and see what's going on. Because I know that's the last one for now. But for how long is the question. So we got Request. Oh, there you go. The other debuting Japanese team, I believe. Yeah, and Request versus Invictus. So that will be a match at in a couple hours or so, hour and a half. There's Hydra versus Shots and Giggles. So another good match. And 4 a.m. Tricksters are facing Talos again. 4 a.m. my time, that is, of course. So, we've got options, and I may just be here for some of them. Which one is the question? I'm just gonna throw this little thing out there. Either of the teams playing at the same time are willing to push forward or back by 30 minutes. That'd be ace. but not a requirement. If not, I will have to flip a coin and make a choice or something. I'll cast one of those games at the top of the hour and a half from now. I guess pertinent time to also give a quick plug in the chat that we do have channel point rewards that can guarantee you streams. Nudge it a wink. Just saying. But of course, yeah. I'll have to go and set myself up and I'll look it over. I will give it a consideration and cast one of those matches. In the meantime, I gotta get me some late dinner. It's late. But yeah, like ideally, if both those matches move back, because the thing is, I would love to stream both because, both bound to be good matches, and both as well. Like I always interested in debuting teams, especially from Japan. Cool to see that as well. So it's there's multiple reasons to stream both games. So if I can, I'll totally do them back to back. But if not, that's okay. That's okay. I will indeed figure it out. I just hate it. It's so much pressure, you know. Because, like, now I have to disappoint one of the teams. Two of the teams. And that just kills me on the inside, don't you know? Soggy, stopping by. How did last Centurions win? Apparently a couple people surprised by that. I'm going to say, you'll have to watch, but second round... First round, Luigi and some saves, but second round, Clean Mike had a couple back-to-back threes from, like, half court just about, and then Kopesh with a half-court mail slot. So yeah, that's why you see those numbers, because they really popped off hard in the second round in particular. But with that, see, Burnsy popping by in the chat. Burnsy we just saw yesterday as well, or 2 days ago, I think. I don't know, my time gets lost. But, one of these last couple days saw Burnsy. Punda as well. Both our moderators, two of our moderators in there. Which is also pertinent to say, League moderator applications, for you guys who haven't seen, are now reopened. We're looking for perhaps a couple more for those who are interested. So check out the announcements channel of our Discord if you haven't already. And, okay, I think I've talked long enough though, so sorry about that. I tend to do that sometimes. So yeah, in an hour and a half from now, there'll be a match. I just don't know which yet. Maybe one, maybe two, but at least one. Until then, I've been Palidore. This has been VRML Channel 1. Congrats to Last Centurions for the victory today. And with that, be happy, be healthy, be safe, and be good to each other. And I'll see you again real soon. Goodbye. Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.